Go Cow!
Good afternoon, Kameha Con. How y'all doing right now? No, that ain't good enough for me. We have the ladies of Dragon Ball up here. Let's try that one more time. Good afternoon, Kameha Con. How y'all doing this afternoon? All right. So, without further ado, let's introduce our lovely women of Dragon Ball, because these are probably three of the most amazing women I know. I've got to know you guys over the years, and it's like, we were just talking about how Dragon Ball is a family, and I consider you guys part of my con family, but not just my con family, but like my ride or die. So that is one thing about all of us. So, if Cynthia, do you want to start off?
Yeah, sure. Can y'all hear me?
You're on there.
It's on. Okay, I'm Cynthia Cranz. I am most known for Chi-Chi, but I also do Mrs. Briefs and Baby Broly.
Oh, you did Baby
I did. I just got to angry scream cry. You might also know me as Botan from Yu Yu Hakusho. Full Metal Alchemist Mitzi from Shin-Chan. A few other shows that I'm so grateful to be in.
All right. Stephanie.
Okay, I've got a microphone in my hand and you'll never get it back. And you guys are, no, I'm just kidding. So I'm Stephanie Nadolny. I'm mostly known for the voices of OG Goku and Gohan, daughter of my dad. And Elise, I'm the queen and I will win the gold. And Baby Trunks, which I share the role actually with Tiffany. I think whoever was in the studio that day got to be a baby, right? Yeah. Baby Broly, baby, anyway. Right. I don't know about you, I got to pee on Yajirobe. That was my shining moment. And laugh all about it. But mostly, I'm mostly known before that as a singer. So I'm a professional singer, R&B, soul, jazz, country, whatever. Started singing in a shower, anything vocal.
She sings major shower.
Amazing acoustics in the shower, by the way. We all know that, right? So I've done some animation themes, Sayonara Bye Bye from Yu Yu Hakusho, a couple from Case Closed, and the opening and closing to Kitty Grade. It's just a little trivia. Happy to be here, love these ladies. They are like my extended family. And I am an anime mom. So this is
Happy
my
Anime Mother's Day.
Right, because I wanted babies, couldn't have babies, tried to have babies, and life happened. Right, I do. I borrow everybody's babies. I have fur babies, but so I feel like this is like a really special time to have Anime Mother's Day for me, and my birthday's Friday. So
Happy birthday!
Yes, she's an anime mom too, and she's a real mom and an anime mom. We're that age, you guys. Okay. I'm actually an anime grandma.
You might be, but
because my Sarah is my little Anna. Even though she's only 11 years younger, she's like, "You're my anime mom." I'm like, "Okay, I had you when I was 11." Anyway, and her son now calls me Grammy anime. I'm like, I don't know about this Grammy stuff yet, but I'll take anime mom for now. So great to be here. Thank you guys. Enjoy the panel.
and now we take the microphone away from Stephanie for a minute. Hi guys, it's me, Tiffany Vollmer, voice of Bulma, lady number 4, chick in the corner, woman screaming, all of those things. Old lady in the rocking chair.
Were you ever one of the villager number 2?
Villager number 2. I was a villager for sure. I was a villager, and I was Betsy in Case Closed. And I'm also a film producer and a makeup artist, and I make movies and do production design, and I am the author and department chair for acting for media at Media Tech Institute. I want to shout out to my students for being here, my acting students, Caesar and Dulce. Hello, thank you for coming. Yeah, they get me every day in the classroom. Lucky guys, right? Poor guys.
I know. I love them. I got to sub.
Yes, Cynthia got to come in and sub. We'll have Stephanie in
I'm
the.
like, no wonder you love
I
your
did
job
see
so
them.
much.
But we'll have you in media tech. You'll come up, yes, in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, super fun. And yeah, and I like to, go to parties and hang out.
She's the life of the party.
I think they get me a room here on Saturday because they want me to be at all the things afterwards. And they're like, we put you up, you gotta come play with us. You know what I mean? Like, you're not allowed to go home.
The least you can do.
The least you could do is like come to our after parties.
Not like some of us who have to be responsible.
Silly dog.
Stupid
Bring your dog with you. Silly. I said silly. I didn't say stupid. You
No,
said
he-
stupid.
he's a little. So guys, they've introduced themselves, so we're gonna open it up to questions from the audience.
Guys, we need
You guys
to
good?
do our panel.
Oh no, they're fine.
This is a reunion for us.
Y'all are just gonna have a lot of fun with this one because we can either do questions first, or do you guys just want to banter?
I think we should take some
Combining,
questions.
we're combining our names here. When we're together, we're Stephanie. When she's with Linda, she's Cynthia.
Yes.
And so today we will be Stephania.
Yeah.
Stephania.
Say that three
But I
times
kind of like putting the nth in there, so Stephania.
Okay.
So because you and I can kind of have the F sound.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you extra love
Oh,
here.
cool. I'm happy to
I like
see you.
Stephania. That's cute. Anyway. Oh yes, questions.
Do we have any questions from the audience right now? If not, we're gonna talk about the trio name. Over on the
Okay, yeah,
side.
that was a very smart idea to raise your hand right now. Go ahead, come on up.
Trio name.
Trio name.
I was thinking.
So for Cynthia Cranz, how you have your dog Annie, right?
Oh my gosh. But tell me your name.
What was that?
What's your name?
Giovanni.
Giovanni.
Giovanni? Not the Giovanni that I did some beats for, that I dropped
Not
the
the
thing
gym
for.
leader either.
Okay, no.
But
Yes, Annie.
so whenever y'all are out, is there anything that y'all play for Annie while y'all are out, like any music or anything like that? 'Cause that's what I used to do for my dog.
That is a great question. You're not usually gone at this. We're pretty much home. We like to stay home a lot. So there's usually one of us home. I do like to keep the TV on anything for my parakeet.
Yeah. For
Petey, it's Petey. Petey likes, he's real quiet until he hears us talking or the TV's on, and then that's when he starts his day. So.
Does he drink Pedialyte?
No, but he does try. He loves a good dry martini. He will fight you for it. I'm not making this up. He will land on his shoulder.
Extra dirty, baby.
Crawl around my neck, come down, and try to get it. And he might even get a sip and then fly off, but he's a mean drunk. So I said no. And he bit me and told me to be sweet and flew back in his cage.
Wow.
He is sassy.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you so much.
That is hilarious. I have animals, and Dan and I are together, so I call them the Danimals. I got a bunch of these. I know, they're bad. They're dad joke-ish, mom joke-ish jokes.
We got a question on this side over here, gentlemen.
Yeah, I was 11 when 11-year-old Gohan built Cell.
I know, he was only 11, y'all.
And I was watching that like on TV, so at the time I really resonated with that,
You were exactly
I'm
that
not resonated with it, but
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You have that kind of rage?
You know what I mean?
But you were like, yeah, you were ready.
Gosh, I'm 11. This sucks.
They've been picking on me right before puberty. It's
I
like,
watched the whole like series of watching Gohan grow up into that.
watching Gohan grow on.
Yeah.
Gohan went to bed, so.
I was
Yes.
wondering,
Yes.
like, is that one of your more memorable, I guess, voice acting moments? Because I know, like, after that, like,
It was. I showed up to work for my session, which we have no idea what's going to happen until you get there, right? And all of a sudden, I was this crazy, insane beast, and I'm really glad I got to voice him, and that they were happy with the voice I provided. He was just like, okay, give me your gruffest, meanest, not necessarily meanest, but like manliest, Clint Eastwood. Yeah, and so I just went for it, and thankfully they liked it, and we rocked it, and my voice was shot. I was talking like this for a while, singing like this. What you want, baby? I got it. No. So, oh no, it was very memorable. Speaking of mothers, my mother unfortunately passed away at my age. Well, I don't know, was it during that saga, but about 8 months into my career as Gohan. And she was fighting cancer, and she was full of life and about to be a grandmother and really ready to live her best years. And so when we lost her suddenly, when we came to that scene, it was very emotional for me because Goku was talking to Gohan like my mom has been trying desperately to talk to me. And so I got emotional. I could really feel like I was drawing from life experience. And I think makes it even better. Not just if you're a good actor, but if you can really draw from experience and make it even that more powerful if it's a scene like that. So I definitely remember, sorry, I got a bunch of them. Drawing from that experience. And so, and so now it's just like, I also was bullied a lot and was a new kid, and so I had a lot of life experience to grab from to really encompass those moments, those very intense moments. And I'm very protective of my friends in real life too. I'm very loyal, and so, as long as they liked what they heard and the directors were happy. And I hear a lot of feedback about those scenes and how it helped kids get out of, their hard times and have an escape, a healthy escape, and stay off the streets and do, come home and watch Dragon Ball Z. I mean, it's safe, So, and that's powerful for me, and it's helping me through my life without my mother and without kids. And, with my loss and grief, I just channel that and appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. I know, I did too. I was like, what's going on here? Yeah, I know. I didn't even know they were recording Kai or Super or any of that, but.
Are you interested in voice acting? Are you a professional actor or just interested in getting started in the industry?
You're in luck. Elise Baughman is now teaching voiceover classes.
She has private and group classes that she teaches. Stuff that I learned with her has been the business of voice acting.
I learned the physicality, the confidence, and just how to improvise and how to become a new character.
Just taking the character off of a page and bringing it to life.
And if you guys are serious about doing voiceover, it's super easy. Go to elisecoaches.com, get signed up, and we'll see you there.
To piggyback off that question, Cynthia, do you have a memorable moment from when you were voicing Chi-Chi?
Yes, I have quite a few.
Yeah,
it is better. She's just such a trip, man. She can go through 5 emotions in one paragraph. And so it's hard to really soak up. I'm uncomfortable with the real dramatic moments where I'm uncomfortable with any crying moment. I just feel like it's fake. I guess at that age when I first started, I didn't have a lot to draw on losing family members yet, but I like the comedy stuff. That's my favorite, and I love the one where she makes Piccolo and Goku get their driver's license.
And then same question to Tiffany, how about you?
What was the question?
Did you, is there a memorable moment from, or a great experience?
Yeah.
Because, Bulma is the badass.
So much fun, like all the different things that she gets her. And, but I always say that my favorite work that I got to do with Bulma was The History of Trunks, the movie. Yeah, because we see her as a multi-dimensional character as opposed to just this, well, I don't have any mascara on and those boys left me on an exploding planet again and oh my goodness, whoa! You know what I mean? So in The History of Trunks, she's really grounded and she's a mom and she, there were some really touching moments in some of those scenes where, Bulma has feelings too and they're not just 10. It's not surface. Yeah, exactly. So that's it for me. But the funny stuff is really fun too.
It is. When Goku meets Bulma, that's my favorite. I love teenage Bulma.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have a tail. I don't know what's up with that.
And that's probably why you were abandoned, because you have a tail.
Did that make it into the English? I don't remember, because I saw that in Spanish.
Oh, that's
So I saw
yeah.
the...
Yeah. I know.
We got a question in the back.
difficult was it doing the Super Saiyan 2 screen?
Crazy difficult. But you know what? I was very blessed and grateful to be literally touring the world, mostly the US, with a rock and roll show band. And I had been singing and raspy whatever in person, in real life, during the recording of that entire saga. So I was more ready for it than I even realized, thank God. And I did have to warm up, and I did have to shut the up the whole rest of the night.
Right? For sure.
And that's hard for me, as you can see. It's very hard. I'm a very vocal, I've always been vocal. I got in trouble for being vocal in school.
Permanent seat in the hall.
We were practicing for our career, man. Yeah. All of those disciplinary, unsatisfactory, we had report cards. I was just trying to express myself, you guys, but thankfully, I had been singing and very loud with a loud 9 people on the stage band and had lots of practice doing that, and that really helped me through it. And lots of water and lots of sleep is my, best medicine.
Drug of choice.
Yes, it is now, because I had insomnia for many years and it was not fun. But I was just able to kind of bounce back because I'd already been bashing my voice singing in a show band and sleeping on airport floors. And I was in my 20s, early 30s. I was like, I got this, right? I got a lot of stamina. So, and thankfully, we were very lucky, even though it was rewind and fast forward days, we were able to do all of the crazy, insane belting screams at the end of the session. That was extremely helpful. Because then it's just like you blow out your voice, well, you got what you need. Okay, I'll see you guys Tuesday at 10. All right, good night. Yes, big deep breaths and just over and over and over, really.
Breathing is very important.
The only time I had to call I didn't even call the session. I had a horrible car wreck on the way to work one morning. I was in the middle lane on the way to Funimation, 9:45 or whatever, and someone was coming over, and I don't know if they saw me, but I jerked the wheel and tried to jerk back, and a tractor trailer hit me, and I went spinning, smashed into the guardrail. This was 2003? I don't know, somewhere around then. And I got smashed in the front, then I got pushed 70 more feet. So I was traumatized. My car was totaled. My brother came and picked me up and took me to work. I had a session. I showed up for it. But the director could tell in my voice, which I think is good, that I was still gonna go to work, work ethic. But he said, I'm gonna let you have the day off and figure out your car. I can tell you've been through something. I thought I was gonna die.
We're really present.
I got a lot of fan mail too that I had just gotten email. This was a long time ago. And I don't know how people found out about it. We didn't have social media back then.
Oh man.
But people were like, I'm so glad you lived. I'm like, wow, I'm so glad I lived too. Yeah. But that's the only time I ever had to we're gonna just reschedule. It wasn't because I was out of voice, it's because I was in shock, I think.
Do we have any other questions from the audience? Right here.
What's the strangest thing somebody's had you sign / your favorite fan memory?
Is this for each? Okay, let's start with Tiffany on this one.
I've signed stuff.
Again, kids in the audience, on this one.
The weirdest thing I've ever signed. It on. No, I'll just project. Okay. The weirdest thing. There's so many interests. I like the skateboard, people's shoes, things like that. A tattoo artist wanted my signature on her arm, and then she had it. Someone else do it. They were next to my booth, and I was with Wendy Powell, who played Envy in Full Metal. She's one of my longtime friends. She's like, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think you want that on your skin permanently. And she said, you don't know what she's gonna do. She might end up being a murderer. Oh. And the girl was like, no, that'll make it worth more. So I don't know what was weirder, the wanting my name on their skin, or Wendy going, no, bad idea.
We know Wendy, so it makes it a lot
we do know
funnier.
Wendy, and she is a mom, and she's a teacher of many kiddos. So she was trying to help this person probably might want to think about it.
No, she's just being
Or
funny. She was just busting my
naturally, yeah. I had that happen. I guess have I answered this one? I don't know.
You're next.
Well, now, yesterday I signed a Vegeta armor, kind of a breast, but not really, a breastplate. That was kind of interesting. It was a nice memory. Try the veal. Take your pictures now. I will not be here long. No, so the shoes. Yeah, she's right. But I had this amazing. You know how you have? There's just certain fans. Not that anyone's better than anyone else, but you just lock. You know, you just have a connection with. And I met this amazing. She dresses up like she's a Harley Quinn fan. Her name's Sophia. She lives in Massachusetts, but I met her in Connecticut. She had me draw a Dragon Ball, because that was kind of the easy thing for me to kind of draw. And she wanted that tattooed on her arm, and she just posted it where she had just had it done, and it's in all of its glory. It's not perfect, but she's like, no.
Can you draw a circle?
A circle.
Oh my
and
gosh.
4 stars.
Oh my gosh, you did it!
It's my grandpa. But she showed it. Yeah, and she does that with her fans, and she's a lovely, amazing. She's like, that's wicked. Like, she's so cool. I love her. And she has all this different color hair, but she had a tattoo. And I did have somebody sign for a tattoo, and I was so nervous about that signature because I'm like, I want it to be really good. Like, I want it to be attractive, like more than normal. Because they're gonna put it on their skin.
You have the most elaborate of us
thank you.
Signature.
It's the swirl and a whirl. And if I have room to do a swirl and a whirl, I'm good.
And if none of you guys have gone to Stephanie's table, make sure you stop by, please, because she does have a beautiful signature that I'm like, how can I copy this S? This is amazing.
I love my S.
Yes.
I've had lots of practice. And I did write, I kept a journal and was constantly doodling when I wasn't talking in class.
Are you interested in voice acting, or just if you're a voice actor, do you want to further your career? My name is John, and I've taken classes from Elise Baughman, and her classes are amazing. She can teach you anything from the ins and outs of the business, how to create a character from just looking at a picture, and also just the voice acting 101 to set up a microphone and set up a studio. All this has helped me, and I know it can help you. If you want to learn more about this, go to elisecoaches.com for more.
Do we have any other questions from the audience? Okay, we're going to go here and then here. So, yes, sir.
All right, so this question is for all of you. What were some of the most memorable outtakes that you had during your recording?
Oh.
Depends on the director.
Yeah, and are we allowed to talk about those?
It's been enough time. Oh.
Some of them were a little...
I had a lot of times where we would, react to picture. So it would be like, here, just watch this and react. And we'll slide everything into place if it works. And you just kind of, if you're just after the scene, you're good. And then they just slide everything and it all kind of works out. Well, I had a lot of those as Goku, running, laughing, swimming, whatever he was doing. And there was one where it was a long one, and I was so into it, right? And he's running with Yajirobe, and it just goes on and on and on and on. And then I was so fixated on the screen, reacting to picture, that all of a sudden Goku's like, he jumps in the water, right? So, and then I gave the sound effect of the water. I was so into it, like, and I was like, oh. And everybody just froze. The director's like, did you just do the sound effect of jumping in the water? I said, yeah, I was really into it.
And
like,
back then they couldn't just take it
yeah,
over Pro Tools.
Right. Or they could, if there was a clean break, they could cut it. But this was rewinding, fast forwarding, releasing these episodes on VHS. So, but I just remember I was just so passionately into the scene, like, just gonna get this right, and I just couldn't help myself, so I was trying to do the sound effects. And I was like, can you snip that off? Can you fix that in post? Man, that's my funny moment. It's very innocent.
I was a one-hit wonder. I made no mistakes. I had no outtakes.
There you have it. And I was dubbed the reactress. Because I had nothing but reactions really as Gohan at the beginning. He was just kind of like, ugh, shock and awe in like 210 different ways, right? Okay, what's shock and awe? I'm gonna do, how about, the bus driver on my tour bus with my show band would be listening to this, right, driving, and we'd have it on the screen and the TV was right behind his head on our tour bus, and he would just start busting out laughing because there was so much of that. He's like, what were you doing? He's like, do you do that? No.
And on that note though, that for me was the most uncomfortable and hardest thing to get used to was reaction sounds because we were all trained actors.
Right. For stage,
commercial, whatever, everything. And never I had to do a reaction sound like,
like
open mouth or
clenched teeth.
Noticing, react, and so
Landing.
it took me years to get comfortable with that.
Landing,
the
exertion.
clenched teeth overcut.
Right, a lot of it. Okay, clench your teeth more. Okay, close your mouth. Okay, no, that sounded open mouth. It's like, okay.
We had another question over here on this side. What's up, man?
Have you guys ever used your voices to order pizza?
I've done stuff with my bike. Okay, so my brother lives in Iowa, and he was at a baseball game. That was the other funny part of that story is that my brother was a big baseball fan. He was dying that I went through the thing with the guy. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for those visuals. That was fun. No, I forgot what I was going to say.
Your brother's in Iowa.
Oh, my brother's in Iowa. We're at a baseball game. We're not. He is. And all of a sudden, the umpire makes a bad call, and you hear over the loudspeaker, "You jerk!" And my brother was like, "That was my sister." That was really weird. Yeah.
That's funny. I love
So it was a line from the show, and she's like, "You jerk!"
I already did mine. Oh, okay.
What about the pizza order?
Have you ever ordered?
I did it at Walmart once. Someone was wearing a Dragon Ball shirt, and I just, for fun, just went,
Hey, are you gonna buy that backpack?
or that, or like whenever Dan would go get me food to go. Do you watch Dragon Ball Z? He had the Dragon Ball Z shirt on. That sandwich right there is for Goku, like Kid Goku. So you might want to add some more toppings. And then he'd hand him the phone or whatever, like,
Hey, yeah, I'll have 4 Subway sandwiches.
and then I just start ordering. So yeah, sometimes I've done that. Have you ever used your voice with?
Not really. My voice. No. My Chi-Chi voice is basically my voice, and you only get to hear this scream if you deserve it, and it takes a lot to get me to that. So no, I mean, and the few times I thought I would try, like you see an anime fan, and it's not worked out well. They're very unimpressed, and I just feel like a loser. So I know, but it's never worked out well for me.
So, we're going to be wrapping up the panel here. I do have one question, and it's going to be individually. So, would you all do one of your favorite lines in your character voice?
That's fine.
No, I don't remember any of them.
It's been a while. Go cow!
I forgot to tell you I'll get the camera out, but you should have known better anyway.
I haven't done this one very often, so I'll throw this one in the mix because I have a lot of my favorite lines are from Goku. He's hilarious. He's funny. Little boy I could never be. So one of them that just came to mind is
Master Roshi, get off the toilet. There's a girl downstairs.
and then he opens the door.
Nice.
I like this one that I usually do is, "Yep, it's me. I'm as smart as I am beautiful." Ooh, Vegeta, you need a bath.
Hey guys, thanks for coming out to the panel. Give it up again.
Thank you guys.
Come on,
Stephanie Vollmer,